This year I'm going on a bit more of a trip than I did last year. I'm going on a month-long vacation. This is probably going to be a 3-part series because this month-long vacation actually takes place over a month and a half. I've arrived in Prince George, and like a proper donut, I missed my first flight. Go figure. Thankfully, there was a standby seat just waiting for me and worked better for my schedule, so hey.
Go! Martian Blue! Go! Plunge him into the sun. Shot glass. No, sitting on a chair is more awkward.
So, you're probably curious about the hotel that we're staying at. It's the same hotel we stayed at a couple years back. That really fancy Hawaii-looking one. This is just one section. There's an entire park in here. But yeah, if you remember this place from the last time we were here, this place is called the Super 8 in Prince George. It used to be called Esther's. I don't know why they changed it, some corporate stuff. But we used to come here all the time when I was a kid, and it's so nostalgic for me. I mean, look at that. There's a pool over there, a gazebo. And if you go up and over this bridge, and follow the creek that runs through. And it's getting pretty late in the evening, so all the atmospheric lights are on. And of course the emergency lights, because why not? But yeah, that is the hotel we're staying at. I don't know if we'll be staying here next year, but this is my favorite hotel in Prince George. It's the Super 8, if you ever come here. It's expensive, but it's nice. So a lot of what we've done here in Prince George is pretty much done. Like tonight is my last night here. I leave pretty early in the morning. So that is essentially the end of the first trip, and I still have 2 more to go on, going through the rest of this week. So I will actually try to get those recorded this time. All right, not so subtle transition back home. Yes, I'm already home. Crazy. So that was probably one of the best trips to Prince George I've had so far. You know, got to hang out with my family, of course. That's something I always appreciate. And being able to, like, do this every year, I think is such a gift, for lack of a better term. Because not everybody can do this, I acknowledge that. And I'm quite fortunate to be able to. That being said, I'm going to brag a little bit. So I got to meet a couple of people there, including Sean Gunn. Now, Sean was pretty chill. You know, he's one of the more chill people that you'll meet, and overall, because of his higher status, you can tell that he's just sort of been jaded, I guess, by the whole fan interaction and everything. So by the time we got to him, he was fairly tired, but he was still so cool. The other person we met is Kari Payton. Now, you might not know him. He's a bit on the lower tier when it comes to actors, but he is a very prevalent voice actor, and if you've ever seen The Walking Dead, he also plays King Ezekiel. So there you go. Now, fun little story for you that I would have recorded, but I felt like it wouldn't have been appropriate. I was actually on the same plane as Sean Gunn and Kari Payton to get back to Vancouver. That just blew my mind. Like, we're all on the same plane? All right, why not? I didn't realize this until I got into line for the security check, and I realized that the person standing right in front of me is Sean Gunn. And I'm like, whoa, hi. So that was cool. I didn't really want to annoy him, just asked if he had a good time in Vancouver. He said yep. Went through security just fine. And once we got to the other side of the security gate, I actually got to sit down with Kari Payton. He was there also alongside Chelsea Reist. I'm not sure how many people have heard of her. If you've watched the 100, she's in that. So yeah, I got to sit down with her and Kari, and we basically just got to talking about acting and all that, and we even looked at each other's, like, driver license pictures. What did we look like when we were 16, right? The contrast was actually quite impressive. But yeah, no, meeting them was phenomenal. Like, you don't get to just sit and talk with an actor every day. And the fact that I just do on a regular basis is kind of freaky. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know if there's any value that you took away from this video. I don't know, maybe it's just entertaining, but hey, I had fun, and I hope that seeing the stuff that I do on a very occasional basis gives you some insight into my career path. So yeah, I hope it was worth watching, at least. And I will see you all in the next one.